When you're promoting your business on Instagram, one of the most common questions is, should you make a separate account for your business and still have your personal account? Well, I did, and in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly what my experience has been, my results, and my thoughts about it. Hey everybody, my name is Lillian Chukwueze, and if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome to the family. Every week I hop on here and drop multiple videos about real estate, marketing, and investing. And if any of those topics interest you, all that I ask is that you please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I drop the next video. So anytime I'm talking to newer business owners, entrepreneurs, and especially real estate agents who are trying to heavily utilize social media and Instagram in particular to promote themselves, I get the same question of whether or not to separate their business and their personal accounts. Just to give you the short answer, I honestly think that it depends. It depends on a couple things. It depends on where you are financially in your business, who you want your audience to be, and what level of workload that you are able to take on. Now, for most people, I would say that you do not need two different Instagram accounts. And let me explain why. Before I tell you guys the reasons why I think that you should just use one Instagram account for your business and your personal, let me explain to you what happened when I separated my accounts. Last year, I started to go really hard with social media marketing and started to pick up a ton of traction. I was making a lot of general real estate videos. Some of them were funny, some of them were informational, some of them were really random, but honestly, for the most part, they were random. But I was still able to get a lot of business because it was more about staying in front of my audience on a daily basis. But because my videos were so random, I didn't have a true purpose for my videos or who I was targeting. Sometimes when I sat down to create them, I would be confused on what type of content to make. And for a while, I was torn between making content specifically for real estate agents or making content specifically for real estate consumers, which are buyers and sellers. Obviously, those are two different audiences. And eventually, I decided to make a separate Instagram, knowing that I actually advise people to not make a second Instagram because of how much more work and how much more time consuming it can be. But I went against my own advice to see if I could actually handle it anyway. So I actually decided to make another Instagram and another TikTok page because I would simply repost the content from one platform to another. So I was only really creating content for one platform, and in reality, I thought I might be okay with the workload, but as I already knew, it was way too much work to post on two different accounts. So the main reason that I made a second Instagram is because my situation is a little bit different from most real estate agents. I had no problem combining my personal and my business life, but again, my situation was a little different because I was actually marketing to real estate agents to teach them about social media, and I was also trying to market to buyers and sellers. Essentially, I was trying to run two different businesses, one for real estate agent marketing education and the other to help buyers and sellers. I understand marketing, and I know that it's very important to segment your audiences to get the best results, so it really bothered me when I was trying to market to everybody on one account, and I thought that making a second account would be advantageous, but it really wasn't. It didn't work for the reason that I thought, because it was just too time consuming to think about creating and posting on two different accounts for two different audiences. So I literally debunked my own theory and deleted my second account. It really wasn't a theory, it was already a proven fact, but I went ahead and did it anyway. In reality, it actually wasn't a theory because in the past I had been a social media manager for different companies and entrepreneurs, and I had managed many different accounts at one time, and I already knew that it was challenging for me, and that was my main job. So as a real estate agent or any entrepreneur or any business, you have two jobs. You always have two jobs. One is the profession that you're in. Two is your job as a marketer. And when you're by yourself, you have to make things as simple as possible because you only have so much time when you're running solo. And to make things simple on Instagram, only use one account. Especially the newer agents should only be focused on generating leads so you can help these people buy and sell real estate. That should be your main goal for using Instagram. Most of you will not have to worry about creating content for any other audience besides buyers and sellers. So that was my story, so let me give you a couple more reasons why you should only use one account. If this video is giving you value, guys, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. So the biggest reason why you don't need to separate your business account from your personal account is because your audience also likes to see that you're a human just like they are, and allowing them into certain aspects of your personal life will actually make you more relatable. So let's use a real estate agent for example, because I am one and you guys are real estate agents as well. And of course you want to showcase houses that you've sold, houses that are newly listed, clients that you've worked with, etc., etc. But it's also a really good thing to include pictures and videos of you and your family on holidays, maybe you participating in one of your favorite leisure activities. These are things that help people relate to you more outside of just business. But it indirectly leads to business. But if people feel like they can relate to you, then you start to build those know, like, and trust factors between you and them. Your personality is actually a part of your brand. Another reason that it's best to just work off of your current account is because you already have an audience there. By now, most people have had Instagram for a couple of years and have already built up a following base of at least a few hundred people, which is great. And I've mentioned in my previous videos about marketing on YouTube that as a real estate agent, you don't need a ton of clients in order to make a good amount of money. A few hundred of your close friends and family is a great place to start promoting yourself on social media. However, if you start a new account, then you will have to build up the audience from scratch. And in real estate, you want to start with as much leverage as possible, because even with an audience, it can still take some time to get a deal and get paid. And if you start from scratch, then it will likely increase the length of time that it will take for you to actually close your first deal. And we know as real estate agents that it is never fun to go a long period of time without a transaction or any deals. Now, another great reason is that you don't have to be salesy when you keep your personal and your business account tied together. Combining your business and your personal account relieves the pressure of coming off as too salesy. Nobody likes to come off as a salesman or someone who is always trying to sell somebody something, because it is really, really annoying. So when you combine your business and your personal, it allows you to actually post what's going on in your life and gives people a break from seeing the business side of things. Gary Vee wrote a book called Jab, Jab, Hook. I read it a couple years ago, but I always remembered how we talked about providing free knowledge through content as jabs, and then you hook your audience when you go for the sale. So basically, you'd be providing free valuable content 3 or 4 times, and then on that 4th or 5th post, that's you asking for the sale. So it always goes back to providing valuable information that will get people intrigued to reach out to you. Honestly, I see more engagement and activity on personal brand pages than I do company pages. I see more likes, comments, and followers on pages of people who actually show their business and their personality instead of just their businesses. The problem with me is that my mind can go very, very granular when it comes to marketing, because it's truly my specialty. And I understand the minute details that actually matter. I even thought about making separate Instagrams just for buyers and one for sellers. I know, I'm a little crazy, but when you don't have a team, you have to learn to do things by yourself in the most efficient manner. And when it comes to social media, Instagram in particular, just use one account. And not only do I leverage Instagram, I also use YouTube, as you can see, to really grow my business. And it is truly a lead generation strategy on autopilot. So if you're an agent who's interested in learning how to leverage YouTube to attract more clients and close more deals without having to cold call, then be sure to grab my book, The Ultimate YouTube Guide for Real Estate Agents. The link is down below. And if you're interested in joining my team of investor agents here at eXp Realty, make sure you go ahead and book a call down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I will see you later. Stay safe and stay blessed.